Hey friends, Saturday morning I was doing a dance cardio workout. Nothing really out of the ordinary with that. The playlist was hitting just right and it was a good workout. And I felt just this overwhelming feeling of happiness. And there was this part of me that thought, how can I feel happy when so many of my fellow Americans are living in fear and uncertainty right now? And while, yes, certainly I can empathize with the fear and the uncertainty, I decided to hold on to the happiness because there's no telling how often I would get to feel that happiness. And being in touch with my emotions and being okay with feeling them, no matter what they are, is good for my own mental health and my own physical health. And it's going to help me be able to do what I need to do in the coming years. I haven't always been able to be happy through this particular playlist. I have on there Shakira's It's Time for Africa, Waka Waka. You know the song? It is a great song. It's upbeat. It's fantastic to dance to. But starting in about 2020, at this point in time, our community exercise programs have been shut down due to COVID. So I was doing all of my exercises at home or, out of the home, like walking on the street. And every time that song came on, I would get teary-eyed. Again, it's a great song. But in October 2019, my mom, my daughters, and I had gone on a cruise. And at the sail away party, they played that song. And all of us, the girls and I at one point, ended up on the funnel vision. So big screen, like a Jumbotron. And my younger daughter was dancing with a bunch of kids. So they ended up on the screen. And then my older daughter and I both ended up on the screen dancing with us to the song. And just hearing it in 2020 and 2021 reminded me of those happier times, those times of international community. And it made me sad as we were dealing with just all of the mess around COVID. Every aspect. If you're in America, actually, if you're anywhere in the world, you are probably, you know what I'm talking about, right? So I would dance through the song, but with tears in my eyes. And starting at around 2022, about halfway through 2022, I guess, I got to where I could hear the song and dance to it without the tears. But then I'd hear One Direction's What Makes You Beautiful and get choked up again. Because when my older daughter and her then best friend were preteens, they loved One Direction. And I'm not sure my oldest one ever figured out everything that makes her beautiful. I hope so, but maybe one day. And, Friday, I was doing my deep stretch yoga flow and heard a very familiar piano composition. Checked my phone, looked at what it was, and it was Jim Brickman, Bittersweet, from his Destiny album. It came out in, I guess, the early aughts. And when my oldest was a wee baby, I was in divinity school, and I would play Jim Brickman during her afternoon naps while I studied. And so that song just brought back those memories, those few 2 to 3 hours of peace and quiet that we would share in the afternoons. And yeah, made my chest a bit tight. I won't deny it. But as this composition says, it was bittersweet. So, what's the takeaway here? Feel all the feelings. Yes, there are people in this country right now who are living in abject fear. And maybe in this particular moment, you're feeling really happy. It's okay. Let that shore you up for the times when you yourself may be afraid or angry or anxious. Hold on to it. Maybe you're not feeling very happy at all, and that's okay too. We will be happy again one day. Most of the time, I think we'll be happy again one day. I think we will get there. It's just going to take a while, but we are going to do it. We're going to do it together. Okay? Peace.